Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. It is August 27th, 2023. Jumping in today, if you've been watching the series that I just started recently, this is my new series on, it's not a tutorial, it is, okay, now I've just started talking and now somebody wants to join us, so come on up and say hi. Maya says hi. I think she just likes the camera. How you doing, girl? See? Say hi to everybody. Yep. All right. Now, we already played with the balls today, so you got plenty of fun earlier. Maybe we'll go for a walk. Have a good one. Off you go. Off. Good. Go away. All right. So, long story short, this looks like day 6. It's kind of a big day for a starter account. This video series, it may go for quite a long time. It is not about creating a new character or showing you how to play your game. It's all about promoting short gameplay style. If you don't have a whole lot of time each day, then like some people only have like 30 minutes a day, and Eve can be thought of as a long-term, a lot of time to play type of style. I'm kind of trying to show that you don't have to do that. That said, I want to keep each one of these videos down to 30 minutes. I'll do one every couple of days. I may do one in between if I have something else that pops up. And it isn't only going to be just about Eve and stuff like that. It's going to be about other things, like what I have back here. Is I am going for the first time, I'll keep talking about this till I go, going to Fanfest in September. It's my first trip overseas. So I've been slowly accumulating stuff. And we'll talk about that at the end of the video. If you want to start this video from the very beginning or start the series from the very beginning, I will be linking a playlist in the videos. So if you want to go from start day 1 up to this one, because I know sometimes it's tough to find that first video in a series. That will be in the description. If this is your first time, my friend over here will be constantly bugging me during the video because she is a Husky German Shepherd mix and they need constant attention. That being said, she ate her 3rd TV remote yesterday. Yeah, you did. I'm still not happy with you. So let's dive right into it. We're on day 6 of my new character. Some events that have happened over the last 2 days. My dog ate my TV remote for the 3rd time. I'm going to say that again. Secondly, I've gotten to the career missions. I did a little bit of that in the last video. I'm only going to do one more mission today. It's the 10th mission of, I think, the Enforcer character. And I want to show you guys a little bit about the skill crew. I've always done. I'm an old school player that I played a long time ago that got back into the game about 2 years ago. I've always done skilling manually. I'm trying for the first time to use the skill tree or the skill plans that they have, so I want to talk about that a little bit. And then I want to do the 10th mission of the Enforcer. That said, I did upgrade from the Corvette they gave me during the career missions a free, I think it's a Wasp. So I upgraded to that ship, and we're going to go ahead and jump in here. Now on day 6, it looks like I get a free frigate class ship. So I don't know if they're going to give me a Wasp or if they're going to give me a Rifter or something along those lines. I am playing Minmatar. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here on this. When I say this isn't a tutorial, it's just having fun, showing that you can have fun while you're doing this. I did upgrade my guy's look a little bit. I changed his face because he just kind of looked goofy, looking straight at you, kind of like I do. And so I did that. And I do have the skill tree in there under the Minmatar Enforcer or Air Enforcer skill. Well, we're going to check it out here in a second, because I'm not the best with this. So and a lot of my videos are going to be me just kind of looking at stuff for the first time, kind of delving a little bit deeper. I have a tendency whenever I'm playing to just kind of gloss over a few things, and you can learn a lot by really digging into stuff that builds upon other things, especially at the beginning. So let's see what's happened recently. The other thing that I did do is my main character, Pilgrim, the one that I play all the time, not the 30 minutes at a time. I did actually transfer my corporation head to this character so that I could move him on to a brand new corporation that somebody has started, because I want to try to help them get up and running, and just have more of a social atmosphere in that. When I do these videos, I don't really have much of a social atmosphere, and I've really played on my own for quite some time, and I want to just branch out a little bit more there. Oh, if you can't tell, I have a free sweatshirt from Amazon. And if you can't tell, I've constantly got a dog sitting to the left of me trying to drop me off a ball because I think she hears me talking. She'll calm down. So, as you can see here, I got my wasp. I flew it for just a little bit yesterday. Did 1 or 2 missions. I'm fleshing it out a little bit. I'm using the free stuff that they give me. Some ideas that were brought up to me. I talked a little bit in the last video about how, if you can only play for 30 minutes, some professions that you might want to do and some professions that you don't. And one of the comments in my YouTube was maybe do mission running, which I 100% agree with. I can also do some PvE. Like I said in the last video, I could do exploration, but I do that with my other character, so I won't do a whole lot of that. But at some point I will skill into it somewhat, so that if there is an event that's going on that I can do exploration with, I will try to do that. And that's that. So, as far as skills go, we're at about 7 minutes in here. We've only got 23 minutes. So this is the plans that are going on right now, or the plans that I'm trying to use. I'm trying to use the Enforcer. Go away. Trying to use the Enforcer skill plans. I'm doing the Air Minotaur Enforcer skill plan right now, which has dropped me into these here. I've got about 2 days left, a little bit over 2 days left to finish that. Then there are 2 other skill plans here that I'm looking at. Now, the first one is a Bounty Hunter. And the second one is a mission runner. I'm going to go for the mission runner next, I think. Some of these plans overlap with each other, but I'm going to try to do the mission runner next because the bounty hunter is also a viable one that I could do, but I actually do that gameplay style a lot with my main character, Pilgrim. And so I want to try something new and get more into... I've tried to do the mission thing a while back and haven't really delved into it a whole lot. So I want to do that at least from the beginning. So we'll go on to that. Maybe we'll talk more about that. But let's go ahead. Go away. No. Okay. Give me 1 second. She's not going to like this. But if I'm going to talk, I can't have her doing this. She's not going to like this at all. I'm going to close the door. I don't think I've ever done this before. I do it when I shower. Yeah, that's not going to be... She's not going to be happy about that. Okay. It's going to take her a little while. I have literally never locked my dog out of the room. And she just dropped the ball outside of the door. She's now trying to figure it out. This video might be more fun just to see me having to deal with my crazy dog. Okay. So we've got our wasp. We've only got about 20 minutes left of this session. So let's go ahead and get this mission started because I don't know how long it's going to take. Let's go ahead. Now the role of this mission, you guys have all done the career missions. I just want to see, we've got him this time. Follow these coordinates and catch Steen, and for all. Ooh, boy, I hope I don't have to travel on this one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to fly 3 jumps. It's going to take a little while. Okay, that might be an issue. Unduck. So, while I'm flying, I probably should have started, if I would have known this mission made me fly, I could have done the same thing. Um, at the end of this video, or maybe while I'm flying here, actually I'll do that while I'm flying. You guys don't need to bother with me too much here. What I should minimize, well, I need to keep that up so I know if my mic goes dead. As I've talked about before, to do some filler here, I'm going to be going to Fanfest for the first time next month. I've never been overseas, and obviously going to Iceland, there are major weather differences. Now, I live in the northeast United States, so I deal with a lot of cold weather. But ironically, one of my issues is that I had a goal in April to lose about 45 pounds before I went on this trip. And I actually want to lose more than that. But I know that I want to do some hiking. I've never done any hiking. And I was big and I was wanting to get around. And I reached that goal of losing that 45 pounds. But I want to lose another 55 after this trip, if not more, to get myself in better shape. The irony is I'm starting to get baggy in my clothes a little bit. And I don't have pure rainy clothes weather, Icelandic weather clothing right now, or a lot of it to go. And this is getting a little bit personal into it, but so what do you bring with you that you can? Now I've got my stocking caps that I'm always wearing. So I started watching a few videos, and there's a really good video series by a woman who does stuff about Reykjavik and Iceland, and I'll put the link in the video, and I'm sure I'll talk about her down the road, but I'll put the link in the video description here as well as the playlist for these videos. But some things that I had to figure out about before I go. How much farther are we going? Oh, we're almost there. Okay. First thing I went out and did, and I might have actually shown this in a video or two ago, they talk about having the right footwear getting around if you want to go on hikes and things like that. Now, I have some kind of Skechers, boring, normal, it's like driving an SUV. You never go off-road, but you have an SUV. I have some Skechers hiking boots that I know never go hiking in. I ended up buying some new boots. They're waterproof. Because of the rain and the cold that can come and go in Iceland. So I got some of those. That was my major purchase for this trip because I can keep using these when I'm done and I'll be rolling into winter. And my weight loss doesn't matter for these boots. So I got those. Everything that I've read says that you definitely... Ooh, we're about to go through the gate here. Activate. Oh, we're going to activate the gate. Okay. So that's the first part here. I cut a couple of it. I have my suitcase back here. And what I've done, so I don't forget anything, is I've set up aside a briefcase. And as I'm slowly thinking about things I need to do, I've been putting those things in the briefcase. So I've got it ready for the trip in a month. I know this is overthinking about it, but it's helping me because I would hate to... I want to not... It sounds weird. I don't want to overplan it. I just want to do it. So that's my first one there. Now we're about to I gotta kill all these rookie guys. We've got 13, we're 14 minutes into this, so I gotta kill all these guys quickly. Well, you know what I need to do? To shut down some other stuff here. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, as I play too, we're going to shoot some guys here. You're going to notice something. And I've been doing this a lot recently with my main character. I'm trying out different things. And the first one is, you notice I'm clicking on each one of these guns here. Now, some people might say, well, why don't you have those grouped? And yeah, this actually would be perfectly fine. They're all groupable. Let me just show you here. I can group them or I can ungroup them. Grouping them will have them all fire at once. Ungrouping them, fire separately. Oop, I need to put my shield charger on there. Oop, we got some thugs rolling in. Okay. Long story short, as I've progressed, I'm now in my main character flying a Hurricane. But I went through a Rifter and then the Thrasher. I slowly worked my way up through. But as you get more and more guns and you're fighting bigger and bigger things, they have a tendency to repair themselves better. And there was a certain... Oops, I'm too far away from this guy now, aren't I? This is what happens when you talk too much. Let's shoot this guy, because I circled him instead of the other guy. Okay. And then once he dies, we'll close range. It's fine. Good. Oh, we can target that other rookie there. And so, what I ran into was I was firing some long-range guns, not some rapid-firing guns, short range. And I would fire off these volleys, and they would be able to... Oops, don't need you. Activate gate. And the battleships that I was fighting were able to repair enough so that I couldn't do damage into their armor in between the volleys. So by separating out the guns, and this is getting a little bit too into it, but and doing them individually, it was pinging down his shields so that whenever it repaired it up like 10%, it would ping it back down. I was able to get a couple hits in on the armor before it repaired the shield back up. And that was kind of an eye-opener for me. Now, I'm not sure if I'm explaining this as well as I can. Most of the time, this doesn't matter. Why are you not... Did I just approach it? Did I not activate it? You guys can tell me. And so that was kind of a neat little trick that I had to figure out. But now I kind of do them all at once. Now, I'm clicking here. You can also use your hotkeys, F1, F2. You can set them up the way you want to. Oh, I got to kill these guys too. How much time we got? 13 minutes. 12 and a half minutes, really. I got to close range. So a lot of different weird little concepts that I've kind of run into. Let's get our speed up and going here. Other things, like notice how I'm having to close my range here. Short range guns usually fire faster, and they fire more damage more likely than not most of the time, in my general impression. The difference is, depending on what you're shooting at, even though they do more damage and they fire more often, if you have to close that... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. There we go. Okay. I can't do two things. I need to chew gum while I'm doing this. That way I can do 3 things at once. Not talk, chew gum, and play Eve. Good. I want to clear this off. Why did I miss with all those? That's weird. Okay, 2 more. But you notice I'm having to close my range here. So when you're talking about, you'll look at your fitting and it'll say DPS, your damage per second. That's how much damage you do while you're in range. But a lot of people don't talk about the time it takes to close that range between you and the other guy. So let's say you can do, I'm going to just throw out a number here. Let's say I can do 1,000 points of damage per second at a range of 5,000, but I warp in on a guy who's 20 kilometers away. So I got to close that range between the 5,000 kilometers to the 20,000, so that takes time. Whereas let's say I do 7,500 kilometers per second, or 7,500 damage per second on a guy who is within range instantaneously because I'm firing a longer shot. Maybe that's more advantageous to me. So it's all about knowing who you... Oh, man, I got to kill more guys here? This is killing me. Alright, maybe there is a mission out there that you don't have to go through all these guys, but so that's something I've been toying with lately, and it could be whether you change your guns out to long range. It could be whether you change your ammo out to longer range. Your longer range ammo does less damage, but if you can hit them right away and it's enough to kill them, you can save some time. Similar things to that are dealing with drones. Drones may do you more damage, but you have to wait for them to close range with a guy versus having your sentry drones. I've never actually flown sentry drones, but I know they just sit around you and they fire for you. Okay, good. Got that one going. Activate my gate. Okay. We have 9.5 minutes to kill this guy. It's very important. It's going to be a tough one because I'm trying to limit myself to 30 minutes per day, or at least per session. Okay, so there's the stolen ship. Now I know. Close that up. Continue. Don't really care about what's going on there. I know we need to kill the stolen ship first. Now the question is, are these guys going to do more damage to me? I'm going to close it within 5,000. If I can kill the stolen ship first, then I think the other two will warp off. Now, if you're power gaming it, you kill the other guys and you kill him. That way, ooh, I am killing him pretty quickly. I think I then have to track down his pod. It's been quite a long time. I don't know if they've changed this mission. Now I'm stuck on a mountain. Cool. Okay. Wait, they're still here? No! Okay, fine. Boop, boop, boop. Die. You ugly outlaw. And now I've moved too far away because I've got my afterburner on. Oh, I gotta find the tower. That's what I'm looking for. He hasn't hit me with a stasis yet. That's weird. So that's why he hasn't popped up. Let's kill this tower. 2, 3. We have 7.5 minutes. I think we can do it. Like I said, if you're a new player to the game, please don't play the way I am right now. I'm just killing things and rolling on. Take your time. Enjoy the game. Read the stories behind what's going on here during your career missions. You'll learn a lot of things while you relax. This is more of a series for people who played the game before but don't have the time to play. There we go. There's Mr. Stein. Close that range with him. He's going to target him. He's going to say, "Please don't shoot me," and then I'm going to shoot him. I think he says, "Please don't shoot me." Good. Maybe he doesn't. We're going to do it. I got 6.5 minutes left. Maybe I can get home too during this video. That would be kind of cool. Okay, perfect. Set the destination. Now, should I check to see what's in here? Yeah, but I'm not going to, because I got bigger and better things to do. So what I was talking about earlier is, and this kind of goes in your preparation as far as where your Yep, just sitting outside my door. Oh, shit, man, she looks sad. So that's kind of the things I like to mess around with, and my thoughts are, do you upgrade your gun or change your guns to long range? Do you change your ammo to long range? Do you go to long range and long range ammo? Long range guns and long range ammo? Do you go full tilt short ammo, short guns to get that big pop, and throw on where you go. Throw on like a micro warp drive or an afterburner. Get yourself closer, and you know how both of those affect your signature radius and stuff like that. So there's a lot more involved in the game than just DPS and what you have to do. And that's, I think, where And I am nowhere near a professional at it or very good at it. I have a general understanding of things. Um, in life, I have a general understanding of a lot of things. I'm not a professional at anything, but I really enjoy learning things. Um, so that's what I'd like to do, is always just kind of promote different kind of. I guess I can use this stuff here. Oh, so this was something. And if you watch my videos, you're gonna hear me bounce all over the place. I got about 3 minutes, 4 minutes here to get done with this. Um, the agent missions over here. I haven't done missions in quite some time. I don't know if this is only for the 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 career missions or if it's for all missions. But there's been a nice little updatey thing over here as to where you're at with the missions, like whether or not you've killed somebody, whether or not, or you've killed 4 of the 7 things you had to do, or whether or not you have to warp to a place. So it's a little bit nicer. I used to have to constantly pull up, back when I used to play, the mission itself and figure out where I had to go. So this is a little bit nicer down here. So I'll be talking about that the more I learn about it. So, long story short, we got about 3 minutes. I'm about to finish off level 10. The Starship Frigate class. Let's dock up. I will finish my mission, see what frigate they gave me. I think they're giving me a Thrasher. And then I'll open that box to see what frigate they also gave me, and work from there. And then my next move with this character is to fly away from the career missions and actually go do a few missions. I'm not going to do any more of the career missions right now, probably not for quite some time. I'd actually like to get away from them because I used to do them all the time. There is and just to build myself up, but I've built a nice little amount of money here, so I'm good there. We've finished off a couple more of these here. Ooh, and we got a complete mission. What is this? Does it tell me? Oh, a free air enforcer expect. Ah! Alright, cool! So I'm going to get the enforcer expert system. Maybe I'll look at trying that out in a video or two. Because that helps you kind of get jump started on a few things. And then we got a little bit of money. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And we're cool there. And then, so that is your free. So that basically boosts your skills for a little while, so you can try something out. So we'll close that up. Let's finish off our mission before we forget. And this will finish off the last of them there. Oh, I already finished it. So what ship did he give me? I was not paying attention. How much time I got? I got 1 minute and 50 seconds here. So ships in the ship hangar. Yes, they gave me a Rifter. Now I'm betting this free ship that I also get through the frigate class is also a Rifter. So we're going to go ahead and redeem all of this stuff here. Actually, I'm not going to redeem that free air enforcer thing yet, because I think it automatically starts up. So I don't want to do that yet. And maybe the next video I'll talk about that, because I've never used them before. I read about them a while back, but I had progressed as a character that they really weren't that useful to me at the time, or I really didn't think they were. So maybe I'll do a video on that. We're going to redeem these. We're going to figure out what ship I got for free from the daily rewards. You've successfully redeemed your items. Oh, yep, and I can open it. Ooh, okay, so this is important, I think. See how the Rifter is here, but it's in a box, okay? Now, if I remember correctly, and I might be wrong or right with this, so I've got already a Rifter here that I could try out, but in my inventory, do I have the box here? Yeah. So, oh, no, it's just, it's still 25. I was thinking it was in a box so I could carry that box around with me. Nope, don't want to do that. So, I will go ahead and get this up and running. Open container. I got a second rifter, so I can go get blown up in one of them and do another one. Other things to look for, I got my first needle jack thingy here. I might do a video on that. I've never really used those too much. A lot of stuff I can try out here. If you are a current, I just hit 30 minutes, so to end everything, future videos, I can try out the needle jacks. I can do maybe a little bit of abyssal space down the road. I'm probably going to go into mission running to start off with right here. Definitely want to do a new skill plan, move into the, where is it here? The mission runner skill plan. I'll do that. I do want to fly out to Nullsec, Nullsec NPC space. I purposely made this character a Minotaur character because my old character, or my main character, has some older ships that he's probably never going to use again, and I can just gift those to this ship, to this player, because they are alpha ready to fly. So future videos, I can do the traveling of out to there as an alpha character without a cloak, going through low-sec and null-sec, picking up those ships and flying them around in null-sec and show you that you can survive in null-sec with just an alpha character. So a lot of videos coming up here. So that's 31 minutes. I've broken my rule, but I ended the other one the other day a little bit shorter. So appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comment section, or you can message my main character, Pilgrim, P-I-L-L space G-R-I-M-M, or because don't message me here because I'm only going to be on it 30 minutes a day, or just send something in the comment section on YouTube. That's all you need to do. But other than that, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however like you want. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.